Okay, from important news to not so important news. Speaking of cold, groundhogs.
Look how you're framing him. That's very funny.
There we go.
Hello.
Yeah. For the first time, Punxsutawney Phil, Staten Island Chuck, Melbourne Mel, and a Holtzville Al. However, we don't know which one that is. They're all in agreement.
It is my job this February 2 to look to the skies and report back to you that there is a shadow here on my ground. 6 more weeks of winter abound.
I think the groundhog was asleep during all of that. All 4 groundhogs saw their shadow, which means 6 more weeks of winter. If you're a skeptic, NOAA is ranking the groundhogs based off of accuracy.
Yes, the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration says Punxsutawney Phil predicts the weather correctly 35% of the time. Holtzville Hal has a 50% success rate. Malvern Mel correct 55% of the time. And Staten Island Chuck is accurate a whopping 85% of the time.
Come on.
Now, I have no personal issues with these groundhogs, but I prefer getting my forecast from Lee, who's more a Boston Badger than a groundhog. Anyway, that's where I look at
Honey
it.
Badger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very
Give him
funny.
100%.
Even more than 100%.
Is that possible?
And I feel bad when they were comparing you to the rodents.
That's my favorite day of the year. And thanks for taking 45 seconds away from weather.
Yeah.
Right? Who do we
That's
think
very
that
funny.
is back there?
What's that?
Who do we think that is back there?
I don't know. It almost looks like his wings, though, the way he's... I guess that's the burrow he's trying to cut
That's the
out of.
Caddyshack.
That's what it looks like, the Caddyshack one.
Exactly. That's great stuff. We did forget one, though.
Sam Champion.
Lady Edwina of Essex County.
Oh, I thought we were going to say Sam Champion. I'm Quad.
Well, but that's
I
what...
think Sam's not going to be very happy.
Right, exactly, right.
Yeah,
That's,
I love it.
Smart guy. He had a good longer forecast. He was off today. Outside we go. Here's the groundhog scorecard, and Lady Edwina also chimed in with a forecast of winter. So 6 more weeks of winter. Okay, let's put that behind us and get to the actual forecast. As we look at the Hudson River, and still some ice pancakes on there underneath the span. It still looks awful frozen, but it was nice to at least climb above freezing. And it did make a difference. If you were walking on the sunny side of the street and the wind let up a little bit and low and mid-30s, it does feel a lot different out there, and we can go above 32 again tomorrow. The other good news is the wind, which is rather brisk, actually backs off a little bit tonight. It gets a little breezy during the day tomorrow, but not like today. So our wake-up wind chills will still be in the single digits and low teens, but by afternoon, it's at least a little bit more bearable. If you dress for it, it'll feel more like mid-20s during the afternoon hours. But look at these actual temperatures. I mean, not far from 40 in Sayreville, New Jersey, 35 Seaside Park and West Creek coming in at a pair of 3s. The islands around freezing. There's your park temperature, even freezing in Poughkeepsie, and still some freezing as the street goes on in Monticello. So no substantial thaw here, but at least the next couple days above freezing. We'll get a few flurries here tomorrow night, maybe a few spots get a more organized snow shower, and then there's a light snowfall later Friday and Friday night that could actually have a couple of squalls because there's another Arctic front. And we're going to issue an AccuWeather alert for this weekend because the dangerous cold is back for a couple of days. I mean, extreme cold. There are some snow showers that are going through western Pennsylvania. Those are going to dry out. But there's a couple of fronts back here. They'll add some clouds to our sky tomorrow and ultimately introduce some flurries as early as tomorrow afternoon in the Catskills and Poconos, but most of us would see that tomorrow night. Not a big deal. So clear skies for a while tonight, but watch a few patchy clouds come in by morning. We'll be in the teens in New York City to near 20, 7 Monticello, Newburgh. So it's still super cold tomorrow morning, but not as harsh as the day wears on. We get above freezing. Clouds tend to dominate later in the day. There could be a flurry well north and west in the afternoon hours, and then just about anywhere at night. Now, this front's going to get offshore, and low pressure is going to strengthen a little bit, and there might be a last-minute blossom of some snow showers on the island, down the shore, even in the city. So there might be an isolated slick spot into Wednesday morning. I don't think it's widespread, but just keep a lookout for that Wednesday morning. Sun should come back in a hurry on Wednesday. Little breezy temperatures are, again, around that freezing mark. Now, Thursday's going to be a quiet day, sunny but cold, but let's fast forward to Friday. There's the Arctic front. Later in the day, into the evening hours, a period of light snow comes in, but also potentially some snow squalls that could put down the light accumulation, make things slippery as we head into your Friday evening plans, and then dangerous cold returns this weekend with sub-zero wind chills. Again, we'll climb out of the deep freeze midweek next week. Tonight, 18. Clear to partly cloudy, still very cold, feels like 10. For tomorrow, not as harsh, not as much wind. We're still in the low to mid-30s. Sunshine mixes with clouds. Might be an afternoon flurry north and west. Tomorrow night, a few flurries around. There might be a more organized snow shower, especially south and east, and watch out for an isolated slick spot. As we go through late week, it's sunny but cold Thursday. Friday, watch out for some late day or nighttime light snow. And unfortunately, I have to go with an AccuWeather alert over the weekend for the bitter cold once again. 18 over 6 Super Bowl Sunday. Very, very cold. Maybe get your plans and all your stuff that you need for Super Bowl Sunday before that. You don't have to go out. That's great.
You know, I had a
Awful cold.
slightly frozen pipe in one of my bathrooms. And
Slightly?
And it broke through this morning, and I'm so relieved
Wow.
because of the little bit of warmth.
Little thaw.
And now, again, I'm in a frozen pipe. I know it. You just know it.
Trickle, trickle.
Yeah, right.
They're all right.
Yeah, right.
Run your pipes.
Yeah.
All right. Good tips.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Coming up on Eyewitness News First and Four, an arrest at the Westminster Dog Show. Police arrest a man accused of stealing from attendees at the Javits Center.
Plus, a Legionnaires scare at one of New York City's largest residential buildings. Management now outlining a plan to treat the building's water.
And the Department of Justice says it has now removed thousands of files from its website related to the investigation into disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein.
Tonight, see why Idol is TV's #1 most social show.
We pray for the standout. It's you.